I'm your host, Jesse Schneeman, and I'm here with the two best friends anyone could ever have. Major Mike Casper's away on assignment this week. We'll be back with a report next week. In the meantime, the auspicious Austin Bell. How you doing tonight, Austin?
Oh, great, man. Can we be honest and let's just tell where Mike really is? He is
Sure.
overseas catching them all. Like, he has taken the Pokemon world to another extent. He had to go to the motherland and catch every Pokemon in Japan. He even made it to where his flight got delayed on the way back so he could finish his Pokédex.
Wow.
But yeah, man, I'm great. How are you?
Great. Yeah, he's a dedicated guy. I'm hoping I was hoping he was doing like some scouting on Japanese players for us.
Yeah, let's be real here. He's scouting which shop's the best for him to buy cards at.
I'm great, man. Got a huge snowstorm coming up, so I think for you guys down in the south, I guess it's gonna be more ice. But yeah, we're all preparing for that. I'm hoping it's more snow than ice here. We'll just have a good time,
Yeah, I wish
could be as
that
much
was
as
the case.
2 feet where I live in Baltimore.
That would be awesome. On Tuesday, that's what we were projecting. I think it was like 22 to 26 inches, and now it's 1 to 3 inches of ice.
Ouch.
Yeah. So, we'll see. I may not have power next week.
Fingers crossed for you, buddy.
Thanks, man. You too, because 2 feet of snow is a lot.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. And my main man, Chad Mendoza. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I got sidetracked and I was like reading some stuff on my phone and I got so entrenched in it, I forgot we were recording. And so I looked up and I was like, oh crap, we're doing a podcast. I need to pay attention here. But par for the course. I'm doing good.
I was about to say, that's Chad analysis to the T.
All right, Austin, why don't you tell everybody where they can find us when we're not podcasting?
Oh, caught me off the spot, man. All right. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook at the Dynasty Front Office, Twitter and X at Front Office FF, Discord, which the link is always in the description. Make sure you join. We'll be bringing you podcasts and videos all off-season bangers, 2026 rookie profiles, and our weekly show like this. Please make sure you like and subscribe. The link for the Discord's in the show notes and become a part of the family. In this episode, we're going to be bringing you a game, looking back while feuding forward with our weekly pop culture segment.
All right, gentlemen. What do you say we play a game?
Let's do
I
it.
don't really feel like it.
Good. I'll take the win, and we'll just talk players then.
I've
Chad.
been drinking. You're probably going to win anyway. So.
Oh, sweet.
All right, man, we're getting back to our roots. We're going to play a Dynasty game. Tonight, we're going to play Dynasty Family Feud. This is year in review edition. We're calling it Looking Back While Feuding Forward. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so this is the Family Feud. I have polled 100 of our listeners, and I've gotten these answers to my questions. And you are going to have to give me their answers. You ready?
Oh, hold on. Are these Eagles fans? Before we get into this,
No.
this
Well,
isn't 100 Eagles fans. You
some
asked,
of them,
right?
out of every 100 people, there's at least 1 or 2 Eagles fans. But no, this is 100 of our listeners.
Okay. All right. Fair enough then. So they should be pretty smart if they listen to us. Let's go.
Depends on
Gentlemen,
who they're listening to.
I wasn't going to go that far. Mike's not here. We can't talk about him like that.
all right, gentlemen, top 9 answers on the board. Give me wide receivers 15 through 23 in standard PPR 2025.
15 through 23.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead, Austin.
Are there negative points?
No,
Before I
you
go
get
into
one.
this?
You get one shot. If you get it wrong, Chad gets the steal. Who's 15?
Sadaroa McMillan.
Yeah, he's on the board. 17.
Oh, you can do it in any order?
Yeah, in any order.
Oh,
You
that's
don't have to do
easier.
it.
Okay. I thought you had to do it in order. I was
That's
like,
easier?
like, this is
No.
impossible.
Top 9 answers on the board.
Okay.
Tadorona is wide receiver 17.
Oh, yeah. Drake London.
Yes, Drake London is on the board. Wide receiver 22 just made it.
Damn, didn't he miss like 6 games?
Yeah, that's kind of why I was hoping he dominated hard enough that it
Wow.
worked.
That's impressive.
Yeah, he dominated. There's some of these you're not going to get.
Wandale Robinson? Was he a wide receiver 1 that he was, wasn't he?
No, I'm sorry. Rondell Robinson, wide receiver 14, not on this list. Chad, chance to steal.
Ooh, I'm going to go with my boy Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs, wide receiver 19 is on the board. All right, let's see, guys. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
What are we missing? What?
You have 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, and 23.
I asked that like it was going to help.
Man. Come on, man. Come on now.
I
We need to
like it was gonna
do. Come on, man.
Yeah, come and throw some names out.
Jameson Williams?
Yes, sir.
No, I think he was higher. Dang it.
Yeah. No, sir. Wide receiver 13. All right, Austin, chance to steal.
Justin Jefferson. Please tell me he didn't finish that low.
Yes. No, sir. No, sir. Not on the list. Wide receiver 24.
Ugh.
One off.
This is hard.
This is
All right,
really
Chad,
hard.
Back to you. I'm going to start giving some hints in a minute.
Michael Pittman?
Good answer. Michael Pittman on the board. Wide receiver 21.
Oh, no.
All right. All right. Now, I'm going to start throwing it up for anyone. One of these guys was on the Jaguars, and one of these guys was on the
Oh, Parker Washington.
Anders. Parker Washington on the board. Believe
Wow,
that?
I
Wide
did not
receiver
know he
20.
finished. That's crazy.
Yeah. 58 for 47 and 5 touchdowns.
Shows how bad the receiver landscape was this year.
Yeah, that's not great.
So on the Commanders, would that be Debo?
Debo Samuel, wide receiver 18. He started off
That's
hot.
pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
70
had that really hot start.
Hey,
72
Buka?
catches for 707 yards.
Hey, Buka?
Buka is not on this list. He's wide receiver 27 after that crazy start.
Give me one more hint.
I mean,
Waddle. I'm
Nope.
just naming guys.
no,
T. Higgins.
Waddles.
T. Higgins.
Yes, thank you. Finally, T. Higgins, wide receiver 16. And you're the next person to give me the top answer on this board gets the point.
Michael Wilson.
No, sir.
DK
Wide receiver
Metcalf.
15.
DK
No,
Metcalf.
sir. No, these guys are way lower.
CeeDee Lamb.
Hold on, DK Metcalf. Oh, dang.
Cortland Sutton.
I was kind of
Cortland
sure about
Sutton.
that one.
Austin wins.
Oh.
Cortland Sutton.
I
was
got
on-
most of the answers. How does he?
No, I got 4.
I told you the guy that gets the next.
Oh man, that's
All right, so the only one you didn't get actually,
That was tough.
Yeah, the only one you didn't get was Devontae Smith. It was
We
wide
should have
receiver.
known perennial wide receiver 2, as Jesse always tells us.
yeah. Every
Yeah.
question is going to have an Eagles player. This is how we should.
That's a good point. We just next time, whatever position, we'll just
They
say
have a
the
lot
Eagles
of good
player first.
players. What can I tell you? Why doesn't Chad get a hard time for bringing up the Giants?
I didn't bring up any Giants.
Well,
guys.
one, they're not good. That's the easiest answer to that. Just like
So
me
let
with
me
the
ask you-
Panthers.
I mean, that's true. But
yeah, it's the same thing. When you're good, you're going to get talked about it.
All right, I'm going to give you this list, and then I'm going to ask you some questions about these guys. All right.
I'm ready.
So, starting at 15, you have Cortland Sutton, 16 T. Higgins, 17 Tet McMillan, and that's when the had a good season stats kind of end. You know, Ted had 70 for 1,007, and then you get to Debo is 18 with 72 for 727 and 5. And I guess there's probably some rushing in there, but not a lot. And then Diggs, Parker Washington, Pittman, unfortunately he fell off quite a bit.
I think Diggs had over 1,000 yards though, didn't he?
He didn't. He did. You're right. He had 85 for 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns.
I just know that because he was one of my preseason predictions for.
Yeah, I guess that was a good
production.
year. 102 targets. His snap share was so funky.
It was
throughout
really
the year.
weird. Imagine what he could have did if they like gave him a normal share of the
Yeah.
snaps.
It's actually 54% on the year, his snap share.
Yeah, that's crazy. 1,000-yard receiver with 54% of the snaps. That's
That is,
crazy.
it really is. And then you have Drake London at 22. Obviously, he missed a bunch of time.
Mhm.
And Devontae Smith at 23. Jefferson and CeeDee Lamb were the next 2 players.
I was surprised Igbuka wasn't on. Didn't you say Igbuka and he wasn't on there,
Yeah.
Austin?
Yeah, he's
I was surprised he wasn't on there.
yeah.
I thought
Igbuka's
the
further down.
early part of the season with the touchdowns would have floated him up there, but I guess it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, no, he's 27. He and
Hmm.
Waddle and Metcalf are kind of a little group. Yeah, so I guess who's your favorite wide receiver in this group?
T-Mac.
Drake London.
Oh, yeah. Forgot Drake
Pretty
London was in
easily.
it. Yeah.
London.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
London.
I mean,
and-
I guess we can exclude him because it's all, injury kind of related happenstance that he's there.
London and Tet, and then what is T. Higgins a wide receiver one for you guys?
And what?
Dynasty for you, Chad. How high do you have T. Higgins?
I mean, definitely not a wide receiver one, but I like him. He's pretty much like in this range every year, right? Like
yeah,
high end
15,
wide receiver
16.
two. Yeah.
There's no avenue where he's a top 12 wide receiver for me.
I mean, not in his current situation, unless Chase gets hurt or something from day one.
Gotcha. What about Cortland Sutton? I mean, no, I'm not asking if he's a wide receiver one, but how do you view him? He's the highest producing out of all of these players, yet his value is perennially like a second.
You have him on most contenders. That's kind of the way you do with Sutton. He's cheap enough that you can spend a second for him, maybe throw in this rookie that I believe in, and that's all it ever cost, and he's a flex every week.
Like Woody Marsh.
How many touchdowns did he have this past year? Because I feel like he just would never get in the end zone.
7.
No, that's not bad. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, but it's not what you would expect out of Sutton.
Not really. I just because I had him on a number of my contenders, and I just remember being like really kind of on edge starting him, even in any wide receiver spots. Like at flex, I felt good about it, but like if I was depending on him in any game, I didn't feel great about it. It just felt kind of wishy washy a little bit.
Denver's wide receiver usage was super weird, so crazy throughout the year. There were times where they focused on Troy Franklin and he looked like the wide receiver one in their offense. There's times when they focused on Pat Bryant, Marvin Mims. It's just, there were stretches where they forgot about Cortland Sutton and all of a sudden they'd go back to him. And then I'll be honest, I don't think he had the best year either. He had some concentration drops and he didn't really play as well as he did the year before.
Yeah, I just pulled up his stats now, and it's crazy. Like, I think this is what it was. There was a stretch from week 6 to the bye where he was like 1 reception, 6 receptions, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then 5.
And you just forget about him at that point.
Yeah,
like who cares?
Because you can't start him. He's let you down. He had 1 touchdown that entire timeline. So it was just that middle of the season. Up until the bye there in week 12. So week 13 is when he really started kicking off again. But by then you already had that distrust for him.
Right.
So that always makes it hard with those kind of players that you're, depending on in contending leagues.
AJ Brown was wide receiver 12. Just wanted to let you know that, guys. And you brought up Michael Wilson earlier, Austin. Take a guess at where he is, actually, where he finished.
I have no idea. Apparently not 15 to 23.
What? Okay.
That's pretty crazy. It's crazy. He got scored like half the season and outscored AJ Brown.
Michael Wilson was statistically one of the best contested catch wide receivers in the league this past season.
Yeah, I mean, he was really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awesome to see what he can do when the small quarterback is not throwing it. I say small like we're not the same size. Me and him are the same height, but
you're not a professional athlete.
I'm not a quarterback, so I'm not small, and he is.
All right, I don't think we need to belabor this anymore. Pittman, what's Pittman's price? What would you pay for him?
A second.
Yeah, the same thing I'm paying for Sutton. You can kind of pick which one you want.
See them the same. What kind of second?
I mean, I'd hope. I mean, this time frame, I want a discount because the season's done, right? Like. Yeah. In season, I think you could have, especially when he was like really kicking off and Daniel Jones was healthy. I think you're really shooting for like an early second at that point. I mean, you're probably not getting that, but I mean early second in value because if you're selling them, a contender's buying them, they generally don't have early seconds. So
yeah,
I think now you're looking at that. I don't know the tier gaps, but that 204 to 206 range, that kind of price point is what I would expect to pay.
All right. Pittman, Sutton, or Devontae Smith?
It's still Smith.
Yeah.
It's not a large gap as crazy as that sounds because I think the production profiles are going to be similar. But the hope is Smith's just turning 27 or might still be 26. I can't remember what we just said. We just talked about it. But
he's 27. Yeah.
So he's a year and a half to 2 years younger than Pittman.
A year younger than Pittman, I think.
Okay, so you just hope that he has the opportunity to. That's like I said. I think he's a little bit more. It's not as much as you would want it to be if you're a Smith owner.
I think it's just really just the perception, right? Just the name value of Devonta Smith kind of floats him a little bit, and you're always in the back of your mind hoping like, hey, maybe AJ Brown leaves this offseason as. Unrealistic as some people think that may be, it is a possibility, right?
All of the beat writers think that it is going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. I've been hate watching a little bit of Eagles coverage because they can't find an OC to save their life, and it's hilarious. Yeah, they all think it's gonna happen, like Jesse said. So interesting.
I don't, but maybe that's just not wishful thinking. I don't want him to leave.
I would not.
I don't
either
think
as
anybody
Eagles
wants
fan.
him to go.
Yeah,
that likes
I
the
don't really
Eagles.
want him to, even not being an Eagles fan. I mean, I would love for him to be in a more potent, pass happy offense, but also like him being the center point of the passing attack.
After hearing that he requested a trade multiple times this season, in season, and
Isn't
then
that crazy?
That is pretty crazy.
and then it really
winning
is.
team. He's like, get me out of here. I'm done.
I mean, dynasty wide. He's produced as a dynasty wide receiver 1. What do you want, dude? And then, and then had that playoff game. It's hard for me to envision him and everything working out just because they bring in a different offensive coordinator. I don't think that's going to be the thing that fixes everybody's thing. So yeah. All right. So let me ask you, those guys, Pittman, Sutton, Devontae Smith, or Wan'Dale Robinson.
I mean, I feel like it's got to be Wan'Dale because you're hoping that he's going to either stay there and be a target hog or go
What were the
somewhere
names
and get
again?
the same 3 that he just brought up and Wan'Dale.
Oh,
Yes.
Wan'Dale. Yeah, it's got to be Wan'Dale.
Yeah,
just because the age.
Yeah.
I mean, you hope you
And
get
he's a free
opportunity
agent.
Yeah.
He's going to get paid somewhere if he doesn't. I don't think he's going to be back on the Giants, to be completely honest with you.
He could get the Christian Kirk
I think
treatment when he went to the Jags.
Yeah.
I think him and Alec Pierce see a much bigger bag than the average NFL fan expects.
Oh man, I've said it before, but I think Alec Pierce to the Bills would just be amazing.
I'm telling you guys, Alec Pierce is a guy, man. I like. Of course, I love Wan'Dale. He's a New York Giant, so I have a bunch of appreciation for him. Alec Pierce is a better football player. He's going to get paid somewhere, and he's going to look like a dude. I can't wait.
All right, you guys ready to move on?
Let's do it.
All right, gentlemen. Austin's up 1-0. Top 9 answers on the board once again. Are you ready? Give me tight ends 2 through 10, non-premium.
Austin.
Yes, Austin. Go for it.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts 2.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce 3.
Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren 4.
Harold Fanning Jr.
6.
Jake Ferguson. I mean,
5.
Yeah.
There's one you're not
Juwan
getting.
Johnson.
8. There's one you're not getting. Hopefully Chad will get him.
Oh, I got to say the Eagle, Dallas Goedert.
Damn, that's the one I thought you wouldn't get. 7. Dallas Goedert, points per game master.
Did Loveland crack it?
Chad, chance to steal. Two answers on the board, 9 and 10.
Did he say Travis Kelce?
He did.
Well, yeah, Travis Kelce would have been higher up. 9 and 10.
These two are tough.
He said, did you say Juwan Johnson?
Yeah.
He did.
I named all the easy ones. Sorry, Chad. I did the ones that just kind of popped in my head easy.
Oh, this is tough.
Gonna need an answer.
Brock Bowers?
Brock Bowers. No, sir. He was 11. Austin?
My only other thing that came to my only other name was Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry, 9.
Oh.
One more. Austin?
Kittle?
No, sir. Kittle was 13. He missed too much time. Chad,
Hold on, running through teams in my head.
I'm going to throw out a hint.
Dalton Schultz.
Oh, Chad gets the point in the last second. Bang. Dalton Schultz was 10, tight end 10. Really not a bad year. 82 catches, 777 yards, and 3 touchdowns. It's not terrible. Startable.
It was between him and Mark Andrews. I was like, it's got to be one.
Andrews.
Yeah,
Andrews
I was thinking between
16.
16, never mind.
Not a good year
I thought
for
they were going to be
Andrews.
pretty close.
Really kind of ugly numbers for Andrews, below or on against.
Yeah. Who can I protest to for not receiving that point? I hit the Eagles player too and got 8 of the 9 guys. And I mean,
you stole the last one and you're complaining.
We were 4-4 last time.
I don't know. Chad said he had more answers.
Well, of course he did. Just like I'm arguing this time.
Well, all right. Biggest surprise in this group. All right, let me review. Obviously, we know Trey McBride was tight end 1. That's why it wasn't on the board. The historic season. Pitts 2.
That's going to be Pitts.
Yeah.
3.
Pitts at
3
2.
Kelce. Bringing it back around for probably his final tour, right?
I don't know. I feel like he's coming back again.
Tyler Warren 4. Jake Ferguson 5. Harold Fannin 6. Chad muted himself. Okay,
yeah,
that's why it sounds different. Goddard 7. Juwan Johnson 8. Hunter Henry 9. Dalton Schultz 10. And then Bowers and Loveland right after.
I mean, for me, it's Pitts and then I guess Juwan Johnson or Fanning. I mean, one of those two would be extreme surprises when you started the season telling me that they were that high on the tight end board.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Fannin
agree.
having that much success, 72 catches in his rookie year. You
Yeah, I
know,
mean-
we thought he was going to be behind Njoku.
Yeah, I was about to say, making Njoku irrelevant. I mean, a lot of that's injury related here and there, but he also just outplayed him when they
100
wasn't injury related.
107 targets, man.
He was
that's
really good.
Yeah, he
And
was.
the chemistry he had when Sanders came in, they just clicked.
Yeah, that's true.
Bringing up Fanning, does the whole offense changing scheme, system, everything, does that worry you for the, we're looking at this point high end production with Fanning? Like, are you trying to sell, see if you can tear up a little bit to Warren, where it doesn't cost much right now?
I would love to do that. But yeah, I mean, there has to be some kind of concern, but I think he's just a really good player. He was a really good, ultra productive player in college too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I think he was more, if I remember right, and I could be wrong here, but I think he was more productive than Colson Loveland was his last year, right?
Yeah.
In college? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Fannin.
Well, that was
he
the thing
broke
with
records in college.
Loveland was on Michigan, right? And they just didn't throw the ball enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't. Yeah. I think he was a pretty much like a 500, 600 yard tight end.
I mean, Goddard having 11 touchdowns, that's a little fluky, to be honest.
Yeah,
definitely. I wouldn't bet on that repeating.
Yeah.
But Juwan Johnson, I think, is nice year to year. I think he could easily repeat that year next year.
He's gonna be a nice piece to have on a contender, like it going into the season. If you're not able to fix that tight end spot, just because the tight ends coming out this year, it's gonna be very team selective on what kind of situations they get themselves into. But if you can get a guy like that going into the season as a contender, I feel pretty decent about it, especially if he's your tight end too.
Yeah, he's a great tight end too on a contender.
You want to hear something that just really sticks out to me? It's crazy. Tight end 14, Jay Barner.
That is pretty crazy.
He was good this season. He was really good this season.
52 for 506.
I pulled him off of like every taxi squad I had him on because I had so many shares of him. But he just forced you to pull him off the taxi because he was just lighting it up. He was outscoring your tight end every week. I'm like, man, what is going on here? But yeah, he's a guy.
Yeah. So some high end names that are nowhere near this list, but I mean,
where did Gadsden finish?
Gadsden was 15, right behind. But that offense was a mess by the end.
Yeah, it trailed. The production trailed off for Gadsden towards the end, unfortunately. But we were able to see what he could do.
Yeah.
And now he gets Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, I don't care.
Feasted with tight ends the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't care what that offense looked like at the end of last year. It's going to be elite next year.
They can fix the inside interior line. It's going to be in a very dynamic offense.
The thing that I really like about Gadsden is like he's not one of those tight ends that has to get the targets. He can survive on 5-6 targets a game.
Yeah, he's just the yak ability.
Yeah, the yak ability and the ultra efficiency.
Similar to how Kittle did for quite a while.
Yeah.
Kittle was really good, like you said, super efficient when he did get the ball. And then once he got a lot of targets, he became tight end 1.
Yeah. It was really like the issue with Gadsden was like towards the end of the year, his targets just dropped to like 2 a game, which was crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, like Jesse, you brought it up earlier. It's exciting the tight end landscape for the first time in a long time. Like, there's a lot of tight ends that are intriguing. Obviously they won't all produce, but
there's
it's
like
really
15
intriguing.
guys that I absolutely love. Young guys.
Yeah, it's crazy. I heard the stat. Kyle Pitts was closer to tight end 28 than he was tight end 1. With Trey McBride. So like that shows how flat the tight end tier is. But also shows that there's a lot of life in it, that there are a lot of guys that are giving some kind of production.
You know what's crazy to me? Like you can legitimately make the argument that George Kittle is still best tight end in the league, if not second, third best tight end in the league. Like you can make the argument. Man, like if this dude can somehow stay healthy, he's still got it. I don't understand. I've watched him this season, and he still looks like the all-pro, all-caliber tight end that
Yeah, with the Achilles. Yeah.
I know.
That's what
I know. It's a big if.
Though.
But if you can buy him right now for dirt because the injury, then it might be worth the shot because. what he was
Well,
able to
let
do
me-
while he was on the field, he was pretty incredible.
Let me throw some names to you then, because I would be curious where you're at on the buying for him. I'm going to throw tight ends just to get an idea. Would you rather have Dalton Kincaid or Kittle?
Oh, Kincaid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mason Taylor.
Mason Taylor, not even close.
Mason Taylor.
You got to go down to like Kate Otten.
I'm just going off a keep trade cut. I'm going down
Or
as
Shake.
we go.
I mean, really, it's a low.
Likely.
I'll take likely.
Depends
I think
on the
Kittle's
landing
career is
spot.
over. I'm sorry. I guess I can't really. I'm not going to play.
Okay, I just wanted to throw. I was trying to see how. I mean,
I
you'd rather
wouldn't give
have
you
Hawkinson or Goddard?
No, I wouldn't give you Gunnar Helm.
That's crazy.
I just think
I
his
was just
career.
gonna say it. That's crazy.
I think his career is dust.
Yeah, but Gunnar Helm is likely to never be anything. Even if I thought his career was dust, I'd rather get the chance that Kelsey comes. Even if Kelsey does come back, 75% of the footballer he was when he left, when the injury happened, he's still a better footballer than Gunnar Helm will ever be.
This is such a big if and such a weird construct that you created. Gunnar Helm had 44 catches as a rookie, and I liked him as a prospect coming out.
I love Gunnar Helm.
I think he'd be just fine.
I'm a fan of Texas. Like, I love Gunnar Helm. He's not remotely close to anything Kittle has been or will ever be.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying Kittle. I'd rather have the young guy that I think has a chance to be a player in the football league, National Football League.
I don't think he's. I just don't. I mean, I don't think that range of tight end. I don't think that range of tight end is ever gonna. I just don't put much stock into it. I don't think Gunnar Helm's going to be a great player in the league.
And I think the three most realistic names, if you're trying to buy Kittle, would be Hawkinson, Goddard, or Andrews.
That's the range I would put him in.
The landscape. Maybe you could throw in Hunter Henry. I think Henry produced well, so as a contender, that might be enticing.
I would do that.
If you have Kittle,
give me the chance of one more season of Kittle over all those guys, because at that point, tight end is not giving you anything. Like, you can find a million of those guys. It's just they're so
really
replaceable.
interesting. On some of these teams that I'm loaded at tight end, I may send out a couple offers and let them sit on my IR this coming year and see what happens.
what he was able to do from like week 8, 9, 10 or whatever it was when he came back to the end of the season was incredible.
Yeah, he was ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, this is I can't remember if this league's 0.75 or 0.5, but 17, 10, 30, 30, 19, 14, 29, 30.
I mean, he was nuts.
There's a above 90% chance that he's never anything close to that player.
Yeah, I mean, that's a realistic question mark, but I do understand what Chad's saying is when you're down at that tier of tight end, like, who cares? Like, are you ever going to start TJ Hawkinson again? Maybe, but I mean, let's be real, maybe not.
If they get a real quarterback and that offense starts to look good again, yes, absolutely. I had TJ Hawkinson penciled in as like a backup, like my tight end 2 on a lot of teams coming into the year.
Me too. That was brutal.
Yeah. I do look at Hawkinson as a potential tight end 2 this year if they get their quarterback situation worked out. I just think that I'm not making that bet on Kittle. I think I made my point. I'm not going to harp on it anymore.
Cool. It's 1-1, unfortunately.
Oh, we got more games.
I don't know. You tell me.
Is that all we want to talk about with tight end? Kelsey's done. We talk about Warren constantly.
I think we beat the horse.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
I think Kelsey comes back. I'm going to go ahead and say that now.
All right, gentlemen. Let's move on to running back. Top 10 answers on the board. Give me running backs 7 through 17. Go.
Austin.
Such a random number.
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown, 8.
Kyron Williams.
9.
Javante.
13.
Genty.
12. Running back 12.
Jacobs.
I'm glad you went first because I would not be able to get these dudes in order.
I mean, neither. The order's luck. I'm just thinking about on low-end RB1s.
Jacobs. Oh, yeah, there he is. 14.
ETN.
Yeah, he's got me on here. 11.
Ooh, Swift. My RB2 king, Swift.
Yes, sir. 17. There's a name on here.
The Eagle, Saquon.
Saquon's on here, yes. 15.
How many more are left?
Let's see. You've got 7. 7, 10,
10.
and 16. So 3 left.
Did Rico still get up there?
Rico Dowdle, 16.
Oh, look like Carolina Panther, huh? Not anymore.
That guy seems to wear it out as welcome everywhere, huh? He's like a talented who is that guy that the Rams drafted and popped his Achilles? Cam Akers.
Oh yeah.
He's like a more talented Cam Akers.
How many more? Does he need?
Travion?
2 more. Travion is not on the list. Chad, chance to steal. On the board are 7
and 10.
10. If you guys get 10, I'll be really impressed. 7 is obvious.
I think I know who 7 is.
I know who the one that you think we're not going to get. I know who that is. But
well, let's hear it.
I don't want to say it because I want to get the obvious one so that I leave just in case I get it wrong.
But if you get it wrong, if you get the first one wrong, it goes to Austin.
Yeah, but then if I get the first one wrong, it's going to go to Austin anyways.
Yeah.
So
I now know 7. I'm good on that. So don't get it wrong.
Who have we said so far?
Oh my gosh.
Because Austin said so many names.
Quit cheating, man. This is
I got you.
Here.
No, it's not, because if we were playing the game, we would have a board up.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he said so many names, so I don't know.
Right. So Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, Travis Etienne, Ashton Genty, Javonte Williams, Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Rico Dowdle, DeAndre Swift.
Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry, 7.
Okay, and then I think the one that you think we're not going to get is Kenneth Gainwell.
Bang.
Boom.
Point for Chad.
My league winner. Kenneth Gainwell did me right
going
this season.
first next time, just FYI. I'm not going to speak. It can be the most dead air in the world on this podcast. I'm not speaking first. This game is rigged.
You would have basically went first anyways because I would have got it wrong within 2 or 3 running backs. So you were just spouting them off. I was like, okay, well, this is impressive.
I was just thinking of RB1s, and then of course
you were basically doing it in
Henry.
order too. I was like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, that was.
I thought you were going to get all of
that
them.
for myself when I'm low on self-esteem and just I can do something good.
Holy crap!
I still lost.
All right, so outside of Gainwell, who's the most surprising on this list for you? Oh, let me recap.
I want to talk about Gainwell because I love him.
Go for it.
I just have to apologize because I never thought anything of him. Even when everybody was so hyped up about Kenneth Gainwell, I was like, you guys are crazy. This guy's not going to be an NFL running back.
He was my.
What do you mean, you guys?
Running back 3 or 4 coming out of college.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about the Dynasty community. The Dynasty community loved Kenneth Gainwell. Like he was
coming out of college.
He was a Dynasty darling. And I just remember never being that impressed by him.
He was a Debbie guy.
And he was a big Debbie guy. And then he came into the league, didn't really do much. As Jesse knows very well.
Right. Yeah, he's a backup. And he's a good backup running back. I always thought he was a good backup. He earned his spot as the number 2 back on that Super Bowl team. But
then who would have thought that the key to his breakout would be he's not a running back. We're just going to throw him the ball a million times.
Well, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
we should have known that.
That was always in his skill set. He was a better receiver than runner.
I think we thought it was going to be Jaylen Warren receiving that target share.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. I think that's the problem. I think we all thought Warren would be the one that saw, I don't know how many targets he ended up with, but
he
had been 80.
He was the safest start, like in all of Dynasty, for like what you knew you were going to get from him.
Yeah.
Brother, don't sleep on Jaylen Warren because he's just missed this list at RB 18.
No, but that's not what I'm talking about. So like,
I'm just saying
the impressive part was Kenneth Gainwell didn't get production until week 9. But from week 9 on, he was just like getting a million targets every game.
Yeah. Million checkdowns.
Yeah. Just like
it was such a scam.
King. Yeah, it's the biggest scam in Dynasty history. I was, and I enjoyed every second of it. And I just want to make sure that we all appreciate what Kenneth Gainwell did for us and the sacrifice that
he deserves. He deserves an award. Like we're not going to do an award show this year because I think they're kind of stupid. But he does deserve an award.
Yeah, he does. He does. I'll mail him one. Somebody send his address to me. I'll mail him one. I love him. I didn't realize I had so many shares of him.
Kenneth Gainwell, if you're listening, and we know you are,
thank you.
Dynfoofficial@gmail.com. Email us.
He's my favorite player in the AFC.
Nice.
So Kenneth Gainwell.
Favorite player in the NFC.
Most surprising for me is Javante.
Yeah, that's a good one. What about Etienne? Is surprising?
No, he was one of my biggest buys this offseason.
Okay, right on. I mean, he had such a crappy year before.
Yeah.
But they figured out how to use him as a receiver, and that's the key to unlocking him.
That and space. He needs space.
Right. He does. You're right.
I already forgot who was on the list.
I mean, Chase Brown being that high is pretty dang surprising, or at least Chase impressive Brown, at the minimum.
Running back 8. I mean, he's just a really good receiving back, and just in a great passing offense. He's their third option in the passing game.
How many targets did he end up with?
That's a good question. Hold on.
All right, I already got it pulled up now. 88.
88 targets as a running back, and he still had 1,000
69
yards.
catches.
Still had 1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns rushing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Dowdle was on the list, right?
Yeah, Dowdle.
Yeah, Dowdle was impressive to me.
That's a big surprise.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna do much of anything this season. So, and that's saying something because I wasn't a huge Chuba believer either. So, I just thought that whole backfield was going to struggle, and Dowdle for a decent portion of the season looked like a really good runner.
I mean, he had 1,300 all-purpose yards or scrimmage yards. I mean, that's really good for what you were getting them for.
Heck yeah.
56% snap percentage on the year.
For Dowdle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really good for that.
And that's floated up by a couple games where he was the lead guy, but still impressive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chuba was hurt for a number of games, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And he wasn't
perfect.
He wasn't really healthy coming into the year.
Nope.
And
pulled his calf in week 2.
It did warm my heart to see Chuba kind of come back and play well at the end of the year in the playoffs.
Yeah, Rico really fell off efficiency wise from pretty much after the Cowboys game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had a run against some terrible defenses.
The 2 worst defenses in the league. Yeah,
with some really good blocking in front of him. Your offensive line
with Miami and Dallas, back-to-back weeks. I mean,
and they were both
yards.
They were both games that in the flow of the season, it felt like both defenses had quit.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you guys see any of the surprises that we mentioned? Do you guys see any value going?
Javante's the big one. Yeah,
yeah. I want to talk about him. Would you rather? Let's see. How old is he?
25.
25.
Yeah.
Would you rather have Javante or 107?
I think that's right at that price point, unfortunately, in this class. I think that's right about it. If he gets signed, I'll take Javante pretty comfortably.
With Dallas, you mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty tough.
If you can give me a 3-year contract.
Yeah, he's got to get a big contract from me.
Yeah, like a 3, like similar to Chuba got. Yeah, he got 4, but give me something like that. I'll take Javante over that later first.
If the Cowboys don't give him that big contract, let's just say they give him a 1-year extension or something, I'm not touching him at that price point.
Correct. I'll take the pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So currently, I will take the pick.
Would you give? All right. So let's say he signs in Dallas for a 1-year deal. Would you give 2 seconds?
Yeah.
It's like 2 mid-seconds or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choose me. All right. So now, at least I know the range. I think we talked about Kyron.
He's just tough. One other thing on Javante, he's just tough because we've seen it with another team look so bad for so long, with injuries and then also lack of consistency. Where with the Cowboys, they committed to him, and having a team commit to you the way that the Cowboys committed to Javante is just not something you find. So I think this is really just his paradise is in Dallas. And if he leaves that paradise, we're really quickly going to find ourselves back to old Javante, at least in my mind.
I've always been a huge Javante guy. It always felt like the injuries just held him back. And then he went to Dallas, and when he was in Denver, it felt like the new coaching staff just didn't like him. Kind of similar to what Swift was in Detroit that second when Dan Campbell came with Deuce McAllister. It just felt like Swift wasn't a fit there.
Oh, what's crazy is Javante really only had the big one big injury year. The other years he's been pretty much healthy all season. He just hasn't been good.
Well, how long has he even been in the league? Let's look. So this
this is what, his 5th or 6th year?
Fifth year, yeah.
This 5th year.
I mean, yeah, he had 2 healthy years in Denver where he just
3 healthy years in Denver.
Well, including his rookie year, yeah.
Yeah.
But he had 2 after the injury. He had two years where he just did nothing, But like you said, it did seem like he didn't have the burst coming off the injury. And then when the new staff came in, they didn't seem to like him. And I think we all took it that like he still didn't have it. And he certainly did this year.
I'm happy as, like I said, someone
Yeah.
who's always been a huge Javonte fan. It was cool to see him succeed.
He does feel like the ultimate trap kind of guy, though, if he moves on to another team.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't.
Yeah, if he
wouldn't
moves
succeed.
on, I'm likely moving any share I have for any rookie that I somewhat like.
The problem with him is that even watching, because I watch, I mean, you guys know I'm an NFC East fan. I just watch every NFC East game. Watching the Cowboys, like, yeah, what he did this year for what he's done in the past is impressive. He's still not a top tier running back. So he is replaceable at any point in time the Cowboys decide to replace him. Is the issue.
I agree. He's just better than anything they've had in a while because they've
for
just
sure
been so bad.
For sure.
At running back.
And they want to run the ball. It was just the big thing.
And he did average right at 4.8 yards per carry, which is really good in the NFL.
Yeah, it's good.
So the good for him. Yeah, it's kind of compared to what we were seeing is low threes in Denver.
And any running back that gets over 10 touchdowns a year is gonna do you right in fantasy. So
yeah, true.
Well, and that's not predictable year to year though.
I mean, but if they give him the goal line carries like they did this year, it will be. Because I mean, it's tough to predict that role for players, but we've seen guys that consistently do it year in and year out because they're just given that role.
All right, so we have other players on here. I guess Swift is worth a second, always worth a second.
Yeah, been RB2 every year of his career.
Chase Brown. I mean, I would easily pay the 107 for him now.
We're gonna be on another draft watch.
Yeah,
Chase Brown.
huge draft watch.
You think?
Well, this is last year of contract. Yeah. 26 last.
Oh yeah, he's got one more. Yeah,
there's a really good chance that they take one of these guys. Now, are they better than him is a different question. But if they spend a day 2 pick on a running back, it's going to be interesting as the season goes.
What's tough about him though is even if it is a day 3 pick, it's not really the reality of the player coming in and beating him out for the RB1 role in Cincinnati, which I think is pretty much a long shot, but it's the perception, right? Because even if they take a day 3 back, the value is dropping immediately. People are just going to assume the worst, and you're not going to have the same value on your hands that you had the day before. So if it's at all possible, like if you can get what you think Chase Brown is worth now, I might even take a shot at it because, you may be able to buy him back later for even cheaper, or you just go in another league, sell him in the league that you have him in, and if somebody does get drafted by Cincinnati day 2, day 3, you can go back and buy him if that's what you want to do.
Do you think you could trade him straight up for ATN?
Probably.
Would you?
I think that's right at the same price point. No, I'm going to stick with Chase Brown because he gets one more year in the same offense.
Yeah.
He's a year younger.
I think ETN likely goes somewhere else. As I said last week, the beat reporters are talking about he's not going to be there. So that doesn't always mean it's something better. Now, if he goes to one of them places that we love, then that might be a different story. But currently, Chase Brown with the Bengals, with Joe Burrow, is extremely safe. Yeah, extremely safe.
And you guys remember what I told you? Like I kept hammering into you guys at the end of the year. I was like, or towards the end of the year when we started getting there, like this is the best end of the year play that I can find in fantasy.
Yeah.
And man, at the end of the year, RB2, RB3, RB9, like that schedule was incredible. I think Chase Brown is one of those guys, like in the right matchup, he's going to net you so many gimme PPR points that his floor is so high. It's just about the role. Like we got to make sure he maintains this role in Cincinnati.
I acquired him so many places I never paid a first for him. Maybe I did pay a late first at one point, but it was mostly a package of like seconds and Jalen.
But even a first though, I think I was telling you that multiple times. Like, pay the first for him. I think people were like so disrespectful of him, from that mid-season point where a lot of trade deadlines were. You could have got him for, a first. People were trying to like get one over on you, and they thought they were when they were getting a first for him, which I don't think is even.
I rode him. I'm very thankful for the production I got from him in the playoffs and Super Bowl he produced too. So
yeah, he was awesome to have this year.
Yeah. So what about Kyron? Same age, both 25. Devontae 25, Etienne at 26. Who would you rather have out of all those guys?
For me, it's
yucky.
Kyron.
Yeah, it's Kyron. It's yucky though.
For me, it's Kyron. But I'm also you. I mean, you guys know I'm of the opinion that I really don't like the running backs in this range. I don't really want them over an offseason. I'd rather have those high tier RBs or just move off of the RB I have if I can. If you can do it. Not every league's the same, but yeah, this range is just kind of gross because they could lose so much value so quickly.
Yeah. All right. What about we have a couple older guys here, Jacobs and Barkley. What kind of value do they hold at this point?
I mean, probably for me, it's right after Chase Brown.
Which one would you rather have out of those two guys?
Barkley.
Really? That's so tough.
So Jacobs is coming off of a really good season, but really banged up towards the end.
Yeah.
Barkley, lower usage, high potential for a bounce back. He's going to be hungry.
We don't know what the offense looks like, right?
But one thing we do know that it's the Eagles and it's Howie Roseman, so they will fix that offensive line.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll go Saquon.
Yeah. I'm kind of out on Jacobs, to be honest.
Are they the same age? Are they both 27? Or is Saquon 28?
They were the same draft, weren't they?
Yeah, but Jacobs was really young. Man,
Jacobs is 27 and Barkley is 28.
Yeah, I'd still rather have Barkley, but I think it's closer than I think.
Keep Trade Cut has Barkley at 29. I don't know which one it is.
Sleeper has him at 28.
Yeah, see, I trust Sleeper. Yeah, I guess it is. If they're 2 years apart, then it would be a lot closer for me. Yeah,
and what's
a lot closer.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest trading for one of these guys this time of year.
No,
but
please don't.
But what would you take for him? Like, what would you want to get for him?
Give me a first.
Yeah.
Give me a anything 110 or better. I'm snatching that up for unless I'm like a really dominant team in the league.
That's what I'm saying. If you're a contender that maybe had you had a really good stacked roster, but maybe fell a little short because Saquon wasn't so good, and maybe you had Justin Jefferson or Neighbors or something.
Then, at that point, the opportunity cost, right, really doesn't meet the threshold. You're not really selling your running back at that point. You're just riding with what you got and hoping that Barkley can have a bounce back. Maybe picking your guy at that point and saying, okay, if I'd rather have a Barkley, go out there and buy him over like a Jacobs or somebody. But yeah, I think you stick with the guy you got. It's
unless you can somehow get younger,
Yeah,
I don't really see it happening.
Like an RJ Harvey or somebody like that.
It's funny because that's the name that popped into my mind too, but I think you'd be crazy to give up Harvey for Barkley at this point. I'd much rather have Harvey.
What about Scattaboo?
I think you might be able to get Scattaboo. Well, it's tough with the news. With the news of him being...
I don't know if everybody else is plugged in like that.
That he'll be ready?
The reason I say that is because I was on, I think it was Keep Trade Cut. It was one of those trade calculators I was on earlier yesterday. And I was looking at who were the most traded players were, as I do that from time to time. And he was on there. So in the last like 24 or 48 hours, I forget what they mark it as, but he was on one of the most traded players. So I just assume that people are starting to hear the news that he's slated to come back before OTAs, or by OTAs rather. So
I mean, we sound like we're dead on Keep Trade Cut. These 6 running backs are consecutive: Chase Brown, Kyron Williams, Saquon Barkley, Cam Scatterbo, RJ Harvey, and Josh Jacobs.
Are they really?
And then Travis Etienne is right after that.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Out of all those guys, I want Harvey, I think, personally.
I think I'll take Chase Brown.
I think I'd take Scatterbo.
Okay. 3 different
answers. Don't you love tears? That's the fun part.
All right. Anything else in this? I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, gentlemen. 1 category left, but there is a tiebreaker in case we end up tied.
Yeah, we won't. Don't worry.
No, it's the big boys quarterback. So 12 answers on the board. Oof. We're going to make it easy for you. 100 of our listeners surveyed. Give me quarterbacks 1 through 12, gentlemen.
Chad.
All right, Chad. Austin, you got your wish.
I wasn't speaking, so it's a good thing he was fast.
All right, 1 through 12.
In any order.
Allen.
2.
Stafford.
1.
T-Law.
4.
May.
3.
Caleb,
6,
Knicks,
8,
how many do I have to get?
12,
Hurts.
10.
Gotta have the eagle in there.
Yep.
Because there's always an
Mahomes,
11,
Herbert.
9.
What am I missing?
3 more.
know.
3 more. You got
What are the spots for him?
5, 7, and 12.
12's gonna be tough, I bet.
There'd be a lot of guys.
Baker?
Baker is 12.
Ah!
He's actually closer to 11 than he is to 13. 13 is Darnold.
I thought it.
Well, that's not part of it. Oh, but it does take him out.
Yeah, come on, man. Dang.
You didn't think it was 5 or 7, did you?
I mean, maybe. He doesn't now.
Too bad.
I see that. I know it's rigged. You don't have to tell me.
Well, I kind of want
Dak.
you to win.
Duh,
Is
Dak.
5. Yeah. I kind of want you to win, Austin, because then we go to the tiebreaker. Otherwise, my tiebreaker question is irrelevant.
I hope you get it wrong.
Just one player.
I know I'm going to get this wrong.
It could be
And
any one of
Austin's
like
gonna say-
7 guys.
Golf.
Bang. Wow, Chad swept it. You got all 12. Good job, dude. All right, just to recap. Stafford 1, Allen 2, Drake May 3,
Yep.
Trevor 4, Dak 5, Caleb 6, Goff 7, Knicks 8, Herbert 9, Hurts 10, Mahomes 11,
Where's Jordan Love?
Baker 12, 14.
Okay. That's the one guy I thought it was going to be that I was like kind of between. I was like, I couldn't remember how good Love's season was for some reason. I was like, it couldn't have been that good.
And then it gets ugly.
See, I would have said Darnold at 12. I felt like Baker just didn't have a good season.
I was going to say Darnold, to be completely honest.
That's who I would have said at 12.
Yeah,
Austin, for a bonus point and to force a tie, can you name the next 2 really ugly quarterbacks? If you get one of the 2 at 15 and 16, I'll give it to you.
Oh, Jacoby Brissett.
He's 15.
15?
Yeah.
I mean, ball
Oh,
is
should've-
ugly.
You should have
You
top
guess
15. I would have never got that. 15?
Just as ugly, 16.
Please don't tell me Daniel Jones is still that high.
No, he was
Okay.
19.
Jackson Dart?
No, Aaron Rodgers was 16.
Wow.
Ugh.
I thought you were trying to mess with me.
I would
And
have
then
thought Dart was right there too.
Where did Dart finish?
Y'all's boys were right after that. Bryce Young, 17. Dart, 18.
Okay.
Then Daniel Jones, Lamar, Stroud, and then irrelevant after that. Just terrible players and hurt
Like
players.
Tua?
and stuff.
You kept stressing how ugly
Yes,
it was.
that's
I was
it.
like, it's going to be Jackson Dart.
That's what I thought. For
No. I mean, I like Jackson Dart. It's a good player. Most surprising in this list of top 12.
I mean, I guess May finishing that high would be T-Law is probably the most surprising.
Yeah.
And then May
Trevor's-
finishing top 3.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe in this good this fast. Really, it's awesome. And it
Otherwise,
is just propelled
nothing.
numerous dynasty teams of mine. It's
Honestly,
very,
for
very
me,
nice.
Drake May was like, I kind of expected that. Lawrence and Caleb for me were the 2. I'm like shocked by Caleb.
Caleb, yes. You guys know that I was sort of down on him as a QB1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
look at
out. I
me,
was
something
out
I
on
got
him as
right.
a QB1.
Yeah.
I know y'all got me really bad whenever I had him at 7 or 8 preseason and QBs, and it just felt like it was one of those things that it would click, and Ben Johnson did his thing.
I still
Good
don't think
job.
he's that good, but
I'm not sure if he is either, but it worked for a season. At least you can sell him now.
But yeah,
He's really
I mean,
good at making big plays to score fantasy. I'm not sure how good he is at the quarterback play in and play
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But he can get you some fantasy points.
Yeah, that's what I see too.
All right. I have a question for you guys. And I asked this in the Discord, and y'all just, of course, have to pile on me or whatever. But
I mean, I named the guys.
who is the best quarterback you can realistically get for 105? This year's 105. Are any of these guys on that list?
I don't
Really? You
think
can't
so.
get Dak for 105?
Oh yeah, you can probably. Yeah, I forgot Dak was there. To be honest with you,
Baker probably.
I think Baker is questionable.
What about Goff?
I think it's going to be tough to get Baker for what the production was this past season. Putting that into the equation, I think the people that have Baker have had him for a while. And
I
he
think
just
they'd be
didn't do
fine
good too
moving
long.
off of him. I mean, as someone who had Baker, it didn't feel good this year. Felt great in the beginning of the season. It didn't feel that good as the season went.
The offense fell apart. I mean, he handpicked his own offensive coordinator, which was the Falcons' offensive coordinator, but this is the guy he wanted. So, I mean, I'll put my faith in that he'll be a QB1 again next year and look good. It's just for how much longer? What he's 30, 2-3 years. That's not a bad window.
I mean, 105 is. I mean, that's a huge risk.
Yeah,
to give up Baker for the 105.
It really is. Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, I'm saying I would like to have Baker.
Oh,
as
heck yeah, I'd love to have Baker for the 105.
But
Golf, Chad.
He's another one. I think he's just tough. Like, especially in this class, like giving up the 105 when somebody knows they have no possibility of getting a comparable quarterback in the class.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You know, it's just going to be tough.
You don't think there'll be any Ty Simpson?
Ty Simpson could go in the first, but I mean, it's either going to be a force or like a forced pick, or he's going to go, you know, kind of like that Levis Lamar Jackson kind of style pick.
Someone trades up for him.
Yeah, somebody trades up back into the first for him, which, I mean, I can see that. I think he's talented enough for that, and I think there's a possibility he does go in like the late teens, early 20s, but for me, that's even pushing it. Like, I just don't. He's so volatile as a player.
Those QBs, even if he goes there, tend to go, you know, late first into the second in dynasty drafts.
Yep.
So, and you know, look at what happened. Look at what's happened with some of the big prospects that have come out in recent years. You know, like Shador last year. That was a really crazy example. But who was there was a quarterback I guess it was 2 or 3 years ago, Malik Willis.
Yeah, Malik Willis.
And there was another guy that was like consensus QB1 and ended up going like third.
It was the year he was Carolina guy before Drake May. My mind, Howell.
Sam Howell.
Yeah. Same.
He was one of those guys. There was another guy too.
Pickett.
Yeah, I mean, he went in the late first.
Yeah, Pickett was like the only one of those guys.
Yeah, but everybody thought he was going to go early first.
Starts with
that was a crazy draft. Corral? Yeah. Matt Corral?
Matt Corral, thank you. Good job.
Matt Corral,
How dare you bring that name up?
Well, I'm saying like Ty Simpson could end up being any of those guys. And once the NFL, you know, gets a hold of him and dissects him, he could fall easily. So, yeah.
I mean, I think he's good enough to go in the first round, like theoretically. I don't know that I want to pay anything but like the 112, 201.
Where Dart went.
Yeah. Which I think Dart was a better prospect and a better player than Ty Simpson is.
Dart had so much experience coming out. Like, he was a Devy guy.
It was just the offense, right? Like, the offense was the biggest knock. Was Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Just was not a pro-style offense. You watch how they play, and you're like, okay, well, how exactly does this fit? Can Dart be a quarterback in the NFL? And we saw that, well, his playmaking ability just kind of translates because some people just have it. I think that's a rarity. I don't know that that's easily going to be replicated by a lot of players that come from that kind of style. And
that was the thing with Dart. You could see immediately that, like, oh, yeah, this guy has it.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, same, I think, with maybe it took a little while with Bo Nix, maybe halfway through his first year. But like with a guy like Penix, was in similar position with Dart, you know, around in college forever, you know, tons of experience. Doesn't really look like he has it.
Yeah. I mean, and Penix, I thought would have been one of the like more pro ready players.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he just,
he needs the right OC around him. He needs someone that can build an offense around him properly.
I mean, I'm not writing him off completely, but just so far doesn't look like he has the it factor.
I mean, he's got the Washington quarterback situation where they read half the field.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Are you telling me if you don't have 102, 101 or 102 in this draft, you're not getting a quarterback?
Not comfortably.
I mean, if you got 101, to me, you're not getting a quarterback.
You can't trade that for?
I mean,
any of these guys?
You can trade it,
Trevor?
But do you?
You wouldn't trade it for Trevor?
Caleb?
He's been so...
Yeah, Caleb I'd have to just because the...
Oh, I would absolutely trade Caleb.
I mean, but also you're not getting
what about
Caleb
Nix?
for the one.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I think Nix is the real question.
I would take Nix.
I would take Nix.
I think I would take Nix.
I would take Nix just because he's a quarterback. But
I would take Hurts. I would take Herbert. I would take Mahomes.
I don't know though. I don't know.
Oh, I would take all those guys. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I was going through the list.
No, I'm talking about Nix specifically. I would take Herbert for sure. I don't know about Nix. It would be close. That would be close for me. Just because I think
He's a
I think
QB8
I
2
think
years in a row.
Jeremiah Love is like round one starter, like startup kind of player. Like I think he's that good. Personally, so
Wow.
it's just tough because I think he's a transcendent talent. But yeah, I mean it's a quarterback, right? So you kind of lean that by default.
Would you sell
Yes.
the 105 for Stroud?
Yeah, I would.
Me too.
And I'm not a huge fan at all of Stroud. I would.
Would I
do it.
take man, I would kind of would have to go through the offseason a little and see what they're doing.
I kind of
there
think I'm
first.
going to do that in a few leagues, 105,
Yeah.
106. I'm going to do that in a few
I'm
leagues.
going to shop those if I have any mid first and
Yeah.
see if I can. I would prefer to do the 6, 7, or 8 first, not the 5.
I think that's kind of pushing it though.
Yeah,
I think
me
most.
too, but
I think
I don't
most
know.
dynasty
After that
players
game,
will
man,
wear-
you might be a discount with that fresh on the mind right now. Like you might be able to get Stroud a lot cheaper than people are thinking.
Yeah, that's true too.
Because that was a disastrous game.
All right, what else we got in this range? I mean, you guys know that I'm a little scared of Mahomes, but if the price drops, man, he's the one guy that could shoot up into the top.
I mean,
3.
what's his value right now? Like, where does he rank among his peers?
Just outside of I guess I
shoot.
would have him. I'd have to have him below Justin Herbert.
Keep Trade
God,
Cut
really?
has him. Trade Cut has him at 8 behind Herbert, Burrow, Caleb, Lamar, Daniels, Allen, and May.
Yeah,
in that order.
I'm buying at that value.
I am too, but I think I'd rather have Caleb, him than Caleb. But other than that, yeah, all those guys.
I'd rather have him than Herbert.
I'd rather have Herbert. I might take Mahomes over Hurts. He's the other
definitely.
one. That
I
could
would
be.
certainly take Mahomes over Hurts.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think I might. Herbert, I'm just so high on Herbert at this point.
I'll be honest. Speaking of bad games, that was the worst he's ever looked in the NFL last week, or whatever that was. I mean, obviously, for all the situations, and we've already discussed that. That was the first time I've ever seen Justin Herbert look like a below average quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
He'll brush it off.
I hope so.
You guys know I love Justin Herbert. Have loved Justin Herbert. If he's QB, what do you guys have him at? QB 5, QB 6, or something?
7 is where they have him at.
7.
I
It's
probably have him at 5. Yeah.
I probably have him at 8.
I'm gonna sell him at that price. To be honest.
Would you rather have Dart?
Yes.
You Dart than Herbert?
Yes.
What about Hurts?
At their price, I'm talking like
Well,
not.
I'm talking straight up. Yeah, I'm talking straight up because those are the next.
Straight up. I'd rather.
Well, those are the
Herbert.
next 2 quarterbacks on here. That's why I'm asking.
Really?
That's QB 9 and 10 on Keep Trade Cut
It's
currently.
so high for Dart.
I mean, Dart's price is pretty insane.
Sucks. I'm never going to be able to get a Dart.
We told you to buy him earlier, man.
I've tried.
Yes, I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
I
Herbert's
just-
really not.
I
a
think
sell
I'd
then?
rather. I mean, even if it's not that tier, I think I'd rather. We talked about like or Mayfield. I'd rather tear down drastically from Herbert to Mayfield and get the plus. If people are that low on Mayfield, I don't know that he's a guy I'm depending on consistently for high end RB1 or QB1 production because we just haven't seen it and we're just assuming it's going to happen. I think we saw it once was it his rookie year or second year or something? He was a high end
Second year. He went for 5,000 yards.
I mean, QBs are already just so interchangeable in that top range. When you have a guy that's this far into their career and hasn't really shown it consecutively or consistently over that period of time, it's tough for me to pay that price for him. And I do think the talent's there. That's not what I'm saying. Man, if I'm paying that price, I want to at least see it 2 years in a row, at least.
I mean, that's a really fair point. Like what you're saying. I mean, he's 28, about to be, which is still really young. The talent, like we've all said, is absolutely there, but the production hasn't been. You're down tier to like Jordan Love in a late first. So I feel like that's kind of the price point you're wanting, like you're getting. Is that
like
enough?
I said, I'd rather down tier even further to the Bakers, the Sam Darnolds, the Goffs, and get a higher first.
Okay.
That's just where I'm at.
Jesse's like, nope.
No,
I knew that was
no.
coming. I knew that was coming.
No chance.
I mean, this is his best finish in a long time, and he's QB 10.
Yeah, and his offense had major problems, and he had a broken hand. For him to finish a QB 9.
Yeah, but it's still just all projection, is what I'm saying. It's not like
that's the kind of player I'll project on. Somebody he's got elite talent, and now he's got elite talent and he's got elite weapons, and now he's finally got a pass first offensive coordinator. I can't wait. It's a bet I'm willing to make. I could be wrong. You're absolutely right. It could just be a weird fit. Mike McDaniel's a weird dude. So I could be wrong, but it's a bet I'm willing to make.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm itching to make.
If the passing volume had gone up this year and maybe he was just a little bit more inconsistent, then I'd be like, okay. But their star running back got hurt. And yeah, they had injuries around the offensive line and stuff, but the volume just still isn't there.
Yeah, under Greg Roman, notoriously one of the most run-heavy offensive coordinators in the NFL.
Yeah,
so
I'm just saying it's just
such a huge change for me. It's what I've been waiting for his entire career. And now that he has Ladd, Quentin Johnston, Amarian Hampton, Oronde Gadsden around him, I think it's just going to be electric next year, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Even tearing up for me would be. I mean, that'd be probably the more ideal situation. I'd rather be in the Josh Allen, Drake May, Lamar Jackson conversation, Joe Burrow even. And they're close together for you guys, Burrow and Herbert.
Lamar and Herbert, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think all three of them are. I would throw Mahomes in there as well, but I think those four guys are not the same tier. But
I think Herbert's kind of last on the list for me. On
me too.
On that
he would be last.
See, Drake May is good luck getting Drake May for me.
Yeah, right now he's pretty much unobtainable.
I'm gonna sell him a couple leagues this offseason. To be honest,
me too.
That price point, 4 shares, it's crazy. Yeah. I've seen a couple trades go down for him already in a couple of my leagues, and
he's my QB2, so good luck getting him.
No, there was no QB2 about the trades I saw.
No, he's saying trading away. He's going to trade him away. I like that. I agree. I think it's a smart trade away.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I would trade him. I would trade him at that if I get that price. If I can down tier to anyone else in that in that range, and
for the nice price that I saw people pay for him this offseason, your down tier could be Josh Allen.
Yeah,
that's how it is right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's one on here.
I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, people are paying some interesting prices for Drake May.
Oh, I would jump at Josh Allen straight up. I would jump at that in a heartbeat. That's crazy.
What is who's QB1 for keep trade cut?
Drake May by a single point. So that's straight up. But and then it's a large gap before Jaden Daniels, Lamar, Caleb, Burrow are kind of in the same tier together within like a small percentage apart.
What's crazy to me is Jaden Daniels was so acquirable during the season. You would have think he was like QB10 or something.
Yeah.
He was so easy to get this season. I got him in like 3 different leagues. I bought him in. So it just surprises me to see him back up there so easily. And keep trade cut, they use consensus data, right?
Yeah, it's just consensus. That's all.
Yeah, so that's just kind of shocking to me. Not saying that it's wrong, because obviously the rushing upside potential is there, and he's a young player, and we've seen the talent, but it's just surprising.
I have him below all of those guys we just discussed, all those elite tier guys, but just below. 1 spot below those guys. He would be the last on that list, like you were talking about, Herbert. That would be Daniels for me.
I would have Daniels above Herbert.
Yeah, I would too.
Possibly Mahomes.
So, I have, in a 1 QB league, I know this is weird, we don't talk about this, but I have...
QB, what's that?
I don't even want it. Please don't finish this. Please.
It's my home league. I've been in it for years.
Oh, God.
Okay. Jeez. Such a snob.
Tell us what you have here.
I have Drake May, Herbert, and Darnold. So I'd like to trade Drake May. Do you think I could get the 101 for him?
It doesn't matter. It's start 1 quarterback. Who cares?
Austin, what do you think?
Yes, I do think so.
Okay. Because I would like to do that. I would much rather have Love.
I hope so. Yeah, I think you could do that.
Do you guys want to go through the?
Just know that as you're making that trade, and then after you send the trade, and then after you get Love, it still doesn't matter because it's 1 quarter.
The money's real.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes it worth it.
All right. Do you guys want to go through the bonus question that I had? Oh wait, y'all are tied, so we actually need to. All right, gentlemen, top 12 answers.
What are you talking
on
about?
The board.
Yeah, I got a bonus point. You don't remember?
You got a bonus point if you remember.
Yeah, I got
top. You didn't get it right.
Yes, I did. I got Jacoby Brissett.
You said if you can name 2.
You said either.
You got one of the 2.
It was 30 minutes ago. That's the problem.
This is
Top
BS.
12 answers on the board.
Top 12.
Gentlemen, name the top 12 fantasy producers, non-quarterback.
Christian McCaffrey.
Number 1. That was surprising for me to see McCaffrey 1. Yes. Nakua 2.
Shout out Mike.
JSN.
3. Oh, I'm sorry. 6.
JT.
5.
Bijan.
4.
Gibbs.
3.
McBride.
9.
Amon-Ra.
7.
Pickens.
12. Good job. Man, I only got 2 more.
Did I say Chase?
10. 1 more. Could be a lot of guys.
The problem is I'm probably going to guess the wrong position.
Zay Flowers had a good year.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't.
Well, now we know it's not Zay Flowers.
That was...
I don't know.
James Cook.
Bang. Ran the board. And the winner of the night, Austin Bell.
That's
That's such BS. Now you know how it feels, Chad.
I am glad to win tonight. It was amazing.
In your mind. So just missing the list. All right, Chad, if you can get 13, I'll give you a half win. I'll give you a host point.
I don't even remember all the players he named, so I'm not going to be able to do
You
it.
weren't even listening.
Yeah, let's recap.
That's a good point.
McCaffrey 1, Puka 2, Gibbs 3, Bijan 4, JT 5, JSN 6, Amon-Ra 7, A-Chain 8, McBride 9, Jamar Chase 10, James Cook 11, and Pickens 12.
That Pickens was a pull right there. I can't believe I got
Yeah,
that one.
Good job.
Can you at least give me the position?
Running back. The next 2 are running backs.
I'm sorry. Can you name the running backs you named one more time?
No, I cannot.
Oh.
The one hint I'll give is he was brought up earlier tonight, but we didn't really discuss him. He was on the running back list.
Derrick Henry.
There you go. You get a special host point.
You get the gold star, Chad.
Yeah, gold
I already
star.
won, so now I have a point and a half more than.
Yeah. You're the best
Austin, you
loser
are the
tonight,
winner.
man. I
Official
appreciate you.
And then 14 was Chase Brown.
This guy's receivers sucked this year.
Yeah, Olave, Kyron. Oh my God, I didn't see this. I should have done this list to 17. Kenneth
Wait,
Gainwell.
Kyron wasn't on there?
Kyron is, yeah, he's 16. And
Wasn't top 12, huh?
Kenneth Gainwell is 17th.
Yeah. Like I said, MVP.
Hold on. You said Zay Flowers had a good year. Where did he finish on this? That's absurd. It felt like I have him in 2 leagues, and I feel like I struggled starting him. That is so weird.
Saquon was 23. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody. I mean, Puka,
If Stafford doesn't retire,
Ascending.
Puka's my 101 for receiver.
ascending is amazing.
Puka. I mean,
But
Puka.
none of these guys, I guess Pickens would be the biggest surprise for me.
Yeah, definitely.
But the rest of these guys,
Yeah,
JSN, I guess, not for me, but for a lot of people.
I mean, I'm not saying Puka's the best wide receiver in the NFL, but yes, I am. He's the best wide receiver in the NFL.
He's hard to like, though.
Yeah.
I
do
don't- I
agree
don't-
with that.
This is why you should just ignore everything they do off the field unless
Yeah,
they
usually-
get arrested for it.
Yeah.
Because I don't
usually
even know
do.
what he does. I don't know what he does off the field. What does he do?
His attitude.
I don't even
it's
care.
tough.
Don't
I saw
tell me.
that one video. I
Don't
hated
tell
it.
me.
I've seen
Don't
like
tell me.
3, and they're all the exact same.
Ugh,
He is somebody I would not be friends with.
same.
See,
Yeah.
I don't
And
care.
it sucks because
Yeah,
he is so good. Though I will say,
he's so good. And like his attitude towards the game is so good.
yeah,
You know what's cool though? He's not my friend. He's on my
That's true.
fantasy team,
True.
True,
so I don't care.
I care a little bit, but
It doesn't
I
bother
care.
me at all.
I like
Like-
the running back. I like the running back that makes the heart hands when he scores a touchdown.
It sounds like
Yeah.
the leagues you're in, the money's not enough. You need to go in.
I don't ever win it, so that's the problem. I don't
Well
ever
said, well said.
win those leagues where all the money is.
Get in the higher buy-in leagues, and you just start forgetting about all the player
Yeah,
Like-
that's true.
personalities.
Jesse's dying over there.
Yeah, I had to beat myself. All right, that's it. We're in overtime.
Hey, can you believe 2 weeks in a row I have something for overtime?
What you got?
Me and Hannah watched His and Hers Netflix show.
Oh, Jesus.
No, don't talk too much about it because I think I'm like 1 or 2 episodes in. I can't remember. I keep falling asleep.
I loved
with
it.
this, I brought this up. I destroyed it. This is the one I brought up like 3 weeks ago.
Well,
with-
I
with-
must have been like
with
Chad,
Plop?
wasn't listening.
Is this the one with Plop
Plop?
from
Who's
The
Plop?
Office? Oh no, that was the other one from The Office. Plop and Dwight
Oh.
Jr.
No.
No, that was the other one that I reviewed.
Nah, this
His
is
and
a-
Hers.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, no, I did not review this.
Got John.
Oh, Chad, you're currently watching this?
Yes.
So we can't
With my
talk about
wife.
the ending?
No.
It's crazy. It's I mean, it's well known. It's one of the best plot twists I've watched in quite a while.
Really?
I didn't even know there was a plot twist. See?
I mean, it's all over social media. I can't help you don't see that. That's not my fault.
I have not seen the Puka video.
I thought it was the dumbest thing.
I enjoyed it. I really liked the show. I thought it was really, really good. I can't wait till Chad watches it to tell me how bad I am at like
spoiling the remote. Puka's personality for me, spoiling hers and his or his and hers or whatever it is.
My wife threw the remote across the room. She was so mad.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool.
Right,
so yeah, Chad, watch it so we can.
So
talk
now
about
I know
week.
the ending is either angering or delightful
or awesome. Yeah.
That's good. That's a good thing for a show.
Exactly. At least you know
exactly
you
what you want for a show.
No,
exactly.
I don't. I want to know nothing about the show.
I mean, I'm the same way, but Hannah ruined it for me too. She said, "This is a crazy plot twist show," so that's what I'm giving you the same thing, exact same thing.
It's like watching Sixth Sense and like, oh well, yeah, wait till you see the plot twist.
That is just a good point.
Well, all right, so it's like watching any M. Night Shyamalan movie after The Sixth Sense because
don't tell me M. Night Shyamalan directed it.
He didn't.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like in general.
Oh yeah, I don't want to.
If I'm going to see an M. Night
when I go in to watch
I
something.
mean, I'm going to know that it was M. Night. I mean, he can't stop.
Yeah, because he puts his name in like
exactly
45 font on the posters.
Exactly. I've got Beast Games 2, season 2. It's not as good as season 1.
I didn't enjoy season 1.
Oh, I like Beast Games. It's fun. It's really stupid. But this year it's more like Survivor. They actually had like a Survivor crossover. So
I actually do like Survivor.
I love Survivor. I'm not
but
gonna
I like
lie.
the early Survivor.
Yeah.
Oh
like,
man,
early Survivor.
We rewatched all the early Survivors.
Awesome. Season
good.
7 to like 17 is peak TV for me to just sit there and binge.
Good. Yes.
So this season on Beast Games, they have it's sort of like brains versus brawn. So they have
that was one of the best seasons ever on Survivor.
Oh, okay. Well, they're doing it on Beast Games. So they legitimately like rocket scientists and mathematicians and some of the smartest people in the world. And then they have a Survivor winner, some lady with blonde hair, and with horrible disfiguring plastic surgery. And then there was a guy that won American Ninja Warrior 3 times, like a bunch of like great athletes.
Why does everything have to be like the celebrities now? I just love when it's like when it was like Survivor, it was like throw these random people like Bob from the tire shop and
that's why Beast Games
the banker
was better.
And like just throw them all together on an island and then see what happens. That was great TV.
They did have Jeff Probst on an episode, on the crossover episode. So it was pretty cool.
I've been watching he did his whole Australia Survivor.
Oh, yeah, that one was good.
First, it's really good. Second, the dude looks just like Jeff Probst. And same mannerisms, same voice. Like, it's crazy. It is the Australian Jeff Probst. I mean, identical.
Man, now I want to... Wasn't there like some controversy in the first Survivor? Or not first Survivor, the first Australian Survivor.
I don't remember
I just remember what the controversy was. Let's not talk about it. Okay, move on.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah. So Beast
Games. Not for the podcast. Sorry, I just remembered what it was.
So yeah, Beast Games. They Probst does this normal thing where he walks around and talks smack to people while they're trying to compete or whatever. It's pretty cool. And then the winner of that, like it's like a mini game, wins a $1.8 million island. Which they also did in season 1, so it wasn't that. But they also brought back the winner from season 1 to compete, the second place person from season 1, and the most hated person from season 1. A couple other people.
Well, I like when they do that.
Yeah, that is the best. I was going to say with Survivor, when they did the heroes versus villains, that is awesome because it's just a bunch of people that hate each other. That makes good TV.
It does, actually. Yeah, right on. So, I mean, it's good. I still like it, but it's definitely not as good as season 1. What I don't like is there's too much into the like alliance. I mean, your alliance, you're my alliance. I don't care. Play the games. That's what I care about. You know,
I love watching TV shows where people have to make decisions and their decisions, cause problems.
Yeah. What would you do for money? Who would you screw over? I love that. Yeah.
I like when
because I would screw over every single one of those people. I don't know you.
Yeah, yeah. I like all the so like I've never watched a single episode of Beast Games, but I know whenever one's ended because all of social media is like this person screwed over this like dozen people or 6 people or whatever for $1 million, and I'm like, okay, isn't that the point of the show?
Where you wouldn't?
Yeah, like
And
every other television show in history, every other reality TV show, somebody wins and the rest lose.
Right.
So,
you've been there. They talk about the bonds that they've made, and I've been with this guy since day one. You've been there for 2 weeks. It's summer camp. You know, when you go home, you're going to have your regular friends, and your summer camp friends don't matter anymore.
Imagine splitting it with all these other people and then going home and realizing you're never going to see any of these people ever again. You're like, what did I do?
That's what I keep. That's what goes through my mind the entire time. There's a part where like there's 4 captains and all of the rest of the people are split into their teams, and then the captains have a button that they can press to just take the buyout, and everyone on their team is eliminated. They get to stay and they get the money on the board. And it went up to $1 million before someone pressed the button. I would have pressed that button so much sooner than $1 million.
Yeah,
like $500,000 is life changing. I don't care.
They would have been like, press the button for press. They would be like, we didn't even tell you the dollar amount.
Actually, I would have never gotten a chance to compete in any of this because in the very beginning, before anything starts, they offer you $100,000 to just leave. I absolutely would have taken that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I would too.
Even though I'm only getting 60 or 70,000 after taxes, I'm taking it. I don't care. And that's also what goes through my mind constantly when they say all these amounts of money. I'm like, in my mind, you get 60% of that.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, depending on what state.
I'm like, do I get $100,000 if I stay? No. Bye.
Yeah. You have a chance at $5 million.
Yeah, no.
Or a chance of another bribe down the line.
You got a chance at $5 million if you play the lottery.
Right. Well, significantly better odds there.
I mean, unless you just suck at the game.
True. Which could be me. I don't know.
Yeah. I could just get on the show and just suck at it.
Yeah.
You know, so and then my chance could be close to 0.
I mean, if it's Squid Games, I'm leaving for nothing.
Yeah.
As soon as I know what the first game is, I'm leaving.
Yeah. Imagine if they like get you on one of those shows and they're just like, what's something you suck at? Like basketball or something?
Yes, I'm not good at basketball.
Yeah. So they're just like, Jesse, the game for $5 million is basketball. I'm like, yeah.
Or
like,
100,000.
Like hypothetically, you have a 1 in 12 shot. But really, you have no shot.
One of those guys is an American Ninja Warrior. Yeah. Or wait, one of those guys is Austin? Austin Bell? No, I'm out. I'll take the 100,000.
See, well, hold on, because you can improve your odds. You just have to start kicking kneecaps.
Oh, if that's legal, if I'm allowed to foul hard, I might stay in.
Yeah, no, they don't. I don't think they announced the rules or anything. Okay. There's no like kneecap rule, right?
Yeah, no, there is. That's a foul. Yeah. There is a rule.
Unfortunately, that is in the rule book. Or fortunately for me, because I like my kneecaps.
Somebody tell Robinson after Joel Embiid.
Just a quick story. The only reason I ever got picked in a pickup game in my neighborhood
because they needed 10 and you were the last one.
No, I actually was known as the hack. So if and when I got picked, it wasn't always, but if I got picked, I would hear something like, "All right, I'll take the hack. Now guard that guy."
I hate playing against people like you.
My game was all hustle. I can't shoot. All I can do is guard you, and that gets me in the game.
No, it sounds like all you can do is foul me, which is not guarding me. That is not how that works.
Jesse used to underhand pinch people as they were taking their shots.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Step on your foot. I'll do whatever I can.
I poke people in the stomach when they shoot.
That's a good one, too.
Oh, man, people hate it. And it never gets called as a foul, ever.
It's a poke. You can't call it a poke.
But it messes with
if you really hate someone, you should make the Pillsbury Doughboy noise when you do it, just to really piss them off. All right, Chad, you got to have something for us.
Oh, what are we talking about?
What you watched this week?
I'm still watching Dark and His and Hers.
And His and Hers.
At least you don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I know. You guys spoiled the entire show. So
yeah, I did.
But so are we gonna get Jarrett Stidham or Jared stardom this week for the Broncos?
I think he makes it a game, personally. I think
I
Sean
hope so.
Payton on 1 week can absolutely scheme a game plan to make it a game.
I hope so, man. I'm actually really
I don't
pulling for
want them to win, no offense, Mike, because I think going into the Super Bowl with that tape, the other team will mop the floor with Stidham starting. But I absolutely think he can make it a game.
You really want to see the Patriots go to another Super Bowl?
I don't really care like that. They're not a rival for me. So, I mean, they beat us in the Super Bowl, but
yeah, then they should be a rival for you.
What if Stidham? What if this is like the start of Stidham's career? What if he's like? What if he's Nick Foles?
That's what I'm saying. He could be Nick Foles.
They actually went to the same high school.
What?
See?
Yeah. So did
You're out of your mind. Wow.
Imagine like you having plaques on that high school or in that high school saying that you have 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
It's Jared Stidham and Nick Foles.
That is crazy. All right, y'all. It's a long one tonight. I think we got to get going. All right. Anything else?
That was fun. Peace.